Hello viewers, welcome once again to my channel. We are doing this knitted necklace today. Okay, so then the following are all the materials you need to be able to do it. Okay, so you saw the cutter, we have the needle, seed beads and crystals as well, and we'll be using the thread too. We need 6 beads, 3 seed beads and 3 crystals, but kindly follow how it will be arranged. First I'll pick the seed bead and then the crystal, the seed bead, the crystal, the seed bead, the crystal. You know, it will be 6. So now I've picked it and I need to tie the knot, but I am passing the needle through all the beads I've taken before I tie my knot. So I'll be tying it twice to get it very firm. So this is the first one. Now I'm doing the second tying. Okay. Okay. So in order for us to start with the second procedure, I need to pass the thread through the seed bead and the crystal before I sew it around. Usually if you start at where the knot ends, it doesn't come out nicely. So I just pass it through the seed bead and the crystal, and then I'll start sewing the seed beads around the crystals. So I'm picking up 5 seed beads to sew around the crystal. Okay, in order to sew around the crystal, I need to pass the needle through the seed beads I have. With the loop I did, I'll be passing the 5 seed beads I've picked on the thread through to that seed bead hole for the loop I did, that triangle shape. So I'm picking another 5 seed beads. Then it will be around the crystal. We pass it through the seed beads immediately after the crystal. So we are picking the last one for this section. 5 seed beads. Okay. So into the seed bead hole. So in order for us to continue, we need to pass the needle into 3 of the seed beads we have, just the immediate first 3 we have at where we ended. So I'm passing it through 3 of the seed beads we have, the immediate 3 seed beads, 1, 2, 3. Then I pull it out. Then I pick 1 crystal. So this is the second stage. Okay, so then I'll count 5 seed beads from where I am, and then that's the 5th one. You notice that it becomes the one in the middle because it brings out itself. I pick another crystal. Count 5 from where I am. Just as I'm doing, pass it through the seed bead. Okay. Okay. So I'm left with 1 to complete this section. 1 crystal. So we are just going through the whole process again. After the crystal, you just have to sew 5 seed beads around the crystals. As we did earlier on, we are repeating the same thing. And we'll continue to repeat till we get the length we require. So if it's a bangle you are doing, you have to check on the length. If it's a necklace, you do the same. So when you pick the last 5 seed beads, you bring it out or you pass it through the immediate seed bead when you're counting 5. But when you get there, you notice that you need to pass it through 3 more seed beads ahead, or the immediate seed beads you have there, but you count only 3 and pass it through. Then you start with the crystals again, putting in the crystals. So that's 5 seed beads are counted and entered it into the seed bead hole. Okay, so another crystal, counted 5 seed beads, entered it into the 5th hole. Last crystals, so I'm entering it into the last hole I have there. So if you want to continue, you go through the same process again. After this last crystal, you pick up 5 seed beads, you sew around the the crystals. You do the same over and over and over. Okay, so this was to show you how I did my knitted necklace. You can see the design coming out very nice. So then if you want to use 4 crystals, you can do that, but you wouldn't get this triangle shape. It comes as a square. So then also what you can do is that you can watch my other videos to know how I did this brooch. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.